Hey everyone, it's November 14th, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share with multiple murderer Gregory McKnight, who killed 3 victims beginning in 1990, and that is him right up there. McKnight was born in 1976 and spent his initial years in Queens, New York. His family relocated to Columbus, Ohio, where he shot a man during a robbery in 1991 when he was just 15 years old. He was convicted of murder as a juvenile and spent the next 6 years in prison, after which he was released and soon married a woman who was an employee at the youth correctional facility where he had served his time. They quickly had 2 children, and by all accounts, McKnight was a loving father, which one would hope meant he had turned his life around. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and in the year 2000, McKnight abducted and killed an acquaintance, dismembering the body and burying the pieces in his yard. He was working at a restaurant near Kenyon College, and 7 months later abducted and murdered his co-ed coworker. McKnight asked the girl for a ride home when they clocked out at 3 a.m., and when she agreed and drove him to his property, he shot her in the head, then wrapped her body in a carpet and kept it in his trailer. He was involved in a car accident a month later, which caused his trunk to pop open. Inside were a number of guns that had been registered as stolen from a neighbor, which led to police searching his property, where they found the corpse of his 3rd victim as well as bones of his 2nd. Ruling his wife out as an accomplice, he alone faced trial in 2001 for the 2 murders. With the trial set to take place in a small rural Ohio county with a population of just 13,000 and only 45 black people, prosecutors were worried about procedural issues derailing a death penalty case and at first decided not to seek it. But they relented to pressure, and the death penalty was sought in the case. McKnight was convicted of both murders and sent to Ohio's death row. Appeals have been filed both over the penalty and the convictions themselves, with one mitigating circumstance being ignored by the court in that the victim's family was opposed to the death penalty. The appeals process has led to allegations that the all-white jury used racial slurs during deliberations, which is obviously great cause for concern. A private investigator has interviewed members of the jury, with them revealing that some were mainly concerned with the fact that his female victim was a white girl and referred to him by using racist language. If a new trial is granted, however, the overwhelming evidence makes it seem likely that he will be convicted again, but perhaps the death penalty will be off the table. None of that really will make a practical difference, though, since Ohio has put a long-term hold on executions due to not being able to acquire the drugs used for lethal injection. If this is your birthday, I hope you have a great day. Leave me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday. If you know someone whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Gregory McKnight, I say, happy birthday, you bastard.